Hey everybody, welcome to the Blogging Plaza once again to another Nintendo Direct experiment that I'm doing. Man, you know, we're roughly 5 minutes before we it's showtime, and man, that you know what? I'm having a blast looking at those Nintendo Directs. I mean, even if not, if there, even if some of the some games are gonna leave me hype or not hype, it's fun to watch all the directs, especially when you are fresh. You know what I mean, and you know that's the point of those reaction videos. I'm just rambling around just for 5 minutes. And by the way, this experiment that I'm doing is also for another good reason, because I bought myself a new microphone. As you can see, this microphone I have it this time plugged in. It's actually right next to me. It's a Blue Yeti that has a hanger where uh, you can put it on your desk and some anything. You know what? Here it is. See? Um, so I think that this Nintendo Direct is a perfect opportunity to try out this microphone. So how much do we have? Almost 3 minutes before showtime. So we're gonna have, according to what the screen says, we're gonna have 40 minutes of information about the latest Switch games for 2019, which include Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield and Luigi's Mansion 3. So it's a good time to talk to me about what I'm awaiting for the Nintendo Direct and for the games that they announce. First of all, Luigi's Mansion 3, I'm eager for that one. Although, again, I think if you saw my other Nintendo Direct opinions, I only play Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube. I didn't get my chance or the money to buy myself Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, but I heard that it's really good. I do remember that I played a little bit of the Luigi's Mansion arcade, and from the last trailer that I just saw from Luigi's Mansion 3, it looks like a good game. I really like it. It's beautiful. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, I can see that there's a little bit of a controversy because the lack of national decks, and also because they're gonna omit some of our favorite Pokemon because they're not everyone's popular. Here's my 2 cents about it. I can understand why, because sooner or later they're not gonna have enough memory space on their game to have the animation or almost anything for more than a thousand Pokemons, which is gonna increase over the years. Good luck on trying to reach the landmark of 1,000 Pokemon, which it will be sooner or later, and probably 10 more years later we're gonna have 2,000 Pokemon. Oh man, this is gonna be a challenge. Um, of course, I'm open to it, but if I have to be truthful, I'm not happy that, according to from what I saw from some leaks, my favorite Pokemon is not going to be included in these games, which is none other than Lopunny or Primarina or Salazzle. At least I saw that in Pokemon Shield it's going to have Gudra. Charizard is going to be in another one. It's going to be one of those because obviously Charizard is so popular that it should be in every single game. And also part of my team also is Glaceon, which if there's Eevee, there's a Glaceon. Honestly, kind of half of my dream team is gone. So but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna go like it sucks and all this stuff. No, just mildly disappointed. Mildly. But I think I can get it. The only thing that I wish is that they could change a little bit on the storytelling, because Pokemon Sun and Moon, I find that it's a weaker storyline compared to Pokemon X and Y, or even Black. I mean, Pokemon Black and White and probably also Pokemon Omega Ruby and Sapphire are the only ones who I think that they have better stories than any of the Pokemon things. If you could hear me, what do I wish in a story for Pokemon at least is that they should raise the stakes a little bit more, make it a little bit more, that there is some kind of threat, and don't go too much into the pacifism thing because not everything can be solved with pacifism. Which this is kind of like my main complaint in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I especially hate the direction that Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon did. Mostly concerning I forgot the name, but it's the character of the mother, because I like what they did in Pokemon Sun and Moon, but I hate what they did the conclusion of that character in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Let's say that I am very, very less forgiving with parents who are cold and cruel to their child, and the harsher the punishment, the better. And that's the least I could say without trying to spoil the whole thing. Okay, what time is it? It's 6:01. It's gonna go in any minute now. But anyway, those are this is kind of like my rough just check out that everything's doing fine. I'm gonna refresh just in case. Oh man, I missed something here. There we go. Sorry, I didn't realize that I didn't do that. But anyway, let's start. Sorry for the rough start. Still, Luigi's Mansion.
Restaurant? You get the idea. May not be the usual amenities, but there's a rogues gallery.
Oh, my pirate ship.
Well, check out. Speaking of amenities,
Scream Park. That sounds like an arcade. I kind of forgot the name. Oh yeah, I forgot the Wii team.
2 to 8 players can battle it out. To defeat the most ghosts. Collect the most coins by piloting floaties with the Poltergust G00.
Ah, the streams. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if it's my connection or not. No wonder. No. You know what? Let me refresh. I don't know what is happening to my connection. Oh, now we're going with Kirby.
And collectively, you and your team will pick 4 jobs. That's right. Get your weapons, get your gear, and get ready.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I saw this game on the 3DS.
There are more than 100 quests. So, get a look at your enemy and make sure you have the right jobs for the job. Know your role and work as a team.
They should make an RPG about that Kirby game.
Together on one system. Team up via local wireless. Or even play online.
Again, guys, sorry, my streaming, I don't know what had happened, and I missed a couple of minutes.
When Super Kirby Clash launches later today.
Today?
Free to start too.
Okay, what's next?
This long-awaited
the Triumph of Mana remake.
is getting a remake. After 25 years, fans of the Mana series can look forward to the HD remake of the 3rd game in the trilogy.
We already have the collections.
From 6 different characters, you'll choose a protagonist and 2 companions. The ones you choose will determine which of the interwoven stories you'll follow through this reimagined world.
Now you remember what will happen to your Jessica if I...
Oh yeah, they do got the voice actors in English now.
Will not be forgotten. As each character advances, they'll have the opportunity to switch their class, allowing them to learn stronger special moves and spells, step into the light, or show your dark side when picking your class to change your character's appearance and abilities. Unlike the classic version,
I'm actually thinking I will get it, since I like the original one, the one in Super Nintendo.
again, wheels of fate are beginning to turn. Find out what's in store.
Ah, frick!
The Overton vanished at sea in 1803, only to wash up 4 years later in Falmouth, England, with no sign of survivors.
So what is this?
Crew remains unknown. As an insurance investigator for the East India Company, you must board the ship and uncover the mystery of its disappearance and return.
I like these art styles. It kind of reminds me of those professional storyboards that you see when you make cartoons, with a little bit of a grainy texture.
Exactly what I can do! Explore the ship. Observe the situation. And record your logical deductions. Without you, the true tale will never be told. What brought the Overton to such an end? Little by little, tease apart the misfortunes of the ship and its crew to solve the mystery.
That sounds kind of dark.
Overton arrives on Nintendo Switch in fall 2019.
What do we got next?
There's a small town out there with a big secret.
Oh yeah, that's the Game Freak. Little Town Hero. I remember that last time it didn't have a specific title.
One day, there suddenly appeared a giant monster. To defend the townspeople,
A big giant ogre.
stand up to face it. And the only weapons you'll need are ideas.
I got an idea. Kill this beast.
You must know when to use them. Strategy is everything if there's any hope to win. During battle, you can move around to garner support from townspeople.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of Ni no Kuni, at least the first one. Sorry, I haven't played the second one.
Every opportunity to protect your town in this new RPG from Game Freak. And almost all the music in the game was composed by Undertale creator Toby Fox.
Really? Toby Fox is moving.
Stand on Nintendo Switch October 16th.
You're moving on, Toby.
Purchase and preload the game later today.
Okay, next. Oh,
Fall is coming to
we're gonna get something about Banjo-Kazooie on Smash.
We can finally confirm the release date of Challenger Pack 3, Banjo and Kazooie.
Okay. When?
Banjo and Kazooie.
Release date confirmed?
And
When?
the release date is
Yeah?
today.
What?
After today's Nintendo Direct, we'll broadcast a video detailing how to use Banjo and Kazooie, featuring the game's director, Masahiro Sakurai. As a special treat,
Nice, Nintendo. Nice.
right now.
Right
Get
now.
yourself over until the release of Banjo and Kazooie. Please check it out.
I will.
But first,
What, the new DLC? Here goes. Please don't disappoint me at least. Okay. It's gonna be from the past, I think. From 1980. Oh, someone from Super Nintendo. What? Oh, from the Neo Geo. Interesting. What's gonna be? Someone from Neo Geo. I have some people in my mind, but please surprise me. Please surprise me. What's gonna be? No. You're officially invited to Smash. Don't be late. I know this kind of art style. What? No, not Rio. Not Andy. Please let it be the one that I'm thinking of. What? Geese Howard? No, not Geese. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Please be the one that I'm thinking of. Kururu? No. Kururu? No. Please, she's so boring. What? Iori? Okay, I will take Iori, but no Iori. You're killing me. Please let it be the one that I'm thinking. Oh. Could it be? Could it be? Yes! Terry! Yes! That's the guy I wanted! Terry Bogard! That's amazing! Nice choice, guys! Of all the King of Fighters guys, Terry Bogard is the man! Good. Okay!
So,
Challenger 4, Terry Bogard!
from Fatal Furies joining the battle. That means we've revealed 4 of the 5 fighters included in the Fighters Pass.
Now one more.
Only 1 left?
Yeah. Oh, what? Special announcement? More DLC fighters.
We're happy to confirm the development of more DLC fighters for Super Smash Bros.
You're not stopping, Smash!
Alongside the 5 fighters included in the Fighters Pass, we can confirm that other new fighters are in development.
You're not stopping, Smash! You're not stopping, but Terry Bogard, that is great!
So, what do you think?
I'm ecstatic, guys. I'm ecstatic. Please, Nintendo, did you hear me out? See Freedom Planet. I want Lilac to become DLC. Alright. The Windfish. Now that I see it, it's not my streaming is not stopping.
You'll meet some strangely endearing islanders, face a series of puzzling tasks, and encounter some
You know, I'm growing fond of the art style of this game.
help me escape Koholint's Island before its mysteries get the best of him. With the all-new Chamber Dungeon, you can place chambers earned on your adventure
Oh, great, now
in your own dungeons.
apparently the high definition went a little bit down.
Figure featuring a character from the Legend of Zelda series.
Well, it doesn't matter as long as the stream doesn't cut.
The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening will launch before you know it on September 20th.
I thought it was on August.
Available that same day.
Well, doesn't matter. It's still close enough. In a few days.
You know the hero's might from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now join his adventure.
Yep.
Dragon Quest XI-S.
Dragon Quest XI, the definite edition.
It's exactly that. The most complete version of a sprawling adventure story that allows you to choose between HD and 2D graphics. Travel to past Dragon Quest worlds.
You can admire them to make both the 3D and 2D version of the game in the same game.
Content can be found in the channel.
That is some dedication.
Consumable items and more equipment that can change the appearance of party members. An RPG giant draws near.
I heard it's pretty good. Maybe I'll try it. Again, I only played Dragon Quest 8.
Definitive Edition journeys onto Nintendo Switch September 27th. Until then, you can prepare for your adventure with the free demo on Nintendo eShop.
Alright then. Next.
Looking for more Fire Emblem stuff?
Oh!
Then say hello to Tokyo.
Honestly, I wanted to play this game, the Mirage Sessions, because I'm a big fan of Shin Megami Tensei, even though I'm a little bit of a guy who don't like Fire Emblem.
Modern-day Tokyo, where creative energy is so abundant, it's materialized into something called Performa.
Like Persona.
Suck it out of people. You'll face off against this threat as up-and-comer Itsuki Aoi and his friends who are trying to make it in the entertainment business.
Actually, they move like the most richest idols I have ever seen.
Together, you'll wage deep, turn-based battles. Blending the combat.
I don't know. This is probably the most sissiest of all the Shin Megami Tensei. What can I say? Gimmicks.
Be sure to check out the other new features, from the new story elements to the characters joining you in battle for the first time.
I know that the first game they don't have English voice actors. Will this one have it? I doubt it. But I wouldn't mind.
Later today.
Good thing that I didn't get the other one.
Nothing is what it seems.
What, The Matrix?
Boston, 2019. It all begins again.
Blessing in disguise.
Leah Davis opens an investigation into an old serial killer case. She also opens the door to the unknown. A door that also takes us back to New Orleans 14 years ago. Here, our story follows an FBI agent who goes by the name of York.
York.
The journey between past and present will take Aaliyah and York on a winding path. But what lies at the end Will it be truth or madness?
Huh.
Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the Premonition 2 kind of like a sequel to a game that kind of sucked?
The original game in the series will launch
Oh, yeah.
Nintendo eShop and Deadly Premonition Origins later today.
Honestly, I wasn't deadly keen of that game, so I have no knowledge.
Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition is finally coming to Nintendo Switch. Check it out.
Huh. Let's see. Become whoever you want to be. Hey everyone, we're still following the path of Warcraft. Sorry, not my type. I'm not an MMO player. Share cloud space between Steam and Nintendo Switch. Well, at least Nintendo is acknowledging the importance of streaming. I gotta admit, for games that I don't even care a lot, I like some of the designs.
And now for a message from Bethesda.
And that's the Diablo emblem.
Behind from Bethesda. On behalf of everyone
Hey
in
Bethesda,
software, I'm excited to
I don't
announce
trust
something
you.
really cool that we have coming to Nintendo Switch later this year.
Alright,
I'm sure many of
try
you
me.
have fond memories of spending countless hours playing your favorite games on Nintendo 64. Well, this year is the 25th anniversary of Duke, one of the most popular first-person shooter franchises ever.
Yeah,
To celebrate, we're re-releasing one of our favorite games,
Doom 64. Oh, I was wrong.
For the first time since its original release,
I was wrong. I thought it was the Diablo emblem, but it was actually Doom.
officially available on a Nintendo console. Relive your crusade against demons in more than 30 action-packed levels. Or if you're a newcomer, experience the retro first-person shooter that helped make Doom one of the most popular shooter franchises in history.
You know, oh yeah, I remember that Doom 64 was a big game during my time.
November 22nd this year.
Honestly, I never played any of the Doom, but I do remember that I played Quake on my father's computer. Like a low, prepare to go rogue.
Hi-Res Studios' Rogue Company. To most of the world, Rogue Company is a rumor at best, but its operatives are the real deal. And as one of the elite specialists, you'll face challenges which will require your specialized abilities and tools to combat the
One lands on a wood chipper like in Deadpool 2.
online in a variety of objective-based game modes. Whether you wield guns, gadgets, or melee weapons, your playstyle will depend on your choice of mercenary.
Well, it's like any other third-party player shooter.
In-game events, and more.
Not that I'm complaining, of course.
Released on Nintendo Switch in 2020. How's it going?
That's fine, thank you.
Titles in the core Pokemon RPG series.
Here goes the Pokemon thing.
Pokemon Shield. We have more information to share that will shed new light on this next Pokemon adventure.
Alright, I want to see.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield take place
Yeah?
in the Galar region, a scenic land where people and Pokemon work together toward a prosperous future.
That's all everywhere in Pokemon World.
And meet new people throughout your adventure.
Did I just saw Castle Grayskull?
Today, we'll cover 4 features you can look forward to.
Oh yeah? Let me see.
First, customizing your look.
Okay.
Again, the latest entry in the series lets you pick your outfit. This
Yeah.
time, it's not just tops and bottoms, but
Yeah.
a wide variety, including outerwear and gloves.
Oh. That's a little bit more than the other games.
Plus, you can change your hairstyle.
I prefer the regular hair.
Put on a little makeup.
I always go for the neutral.
Being a champion and simply honing your battle skills. You've got to look the part too, don't you think?
That's true.
Pokemon Camp.
Hmm?
During your journey through the Galar region, you can camp anytime at Pokemon Camp.
Huh. That's basically the... What was the name of that?
They'll also improve in battle.
The Pokemon and me, I forgot the name. That's the one where you interact with your Pokemon and Sun and Moon and X and Y and the other one.
Feel free to bring along one of your Pokemon and hang out with up to 3 other players at the camp. We definitely recommend interacting with another player's Pokemon.
Okay, that's nice.
Third, curry on rice. Pokemon Camp is also a great place to cook up a dish that's very popular in the gallery.
Curry, I love curry. Delicious.
How your curry turns out and what type it is ultimately depends on which berries and other ingredients you use. Not to mention the hard you
They're gonna sing the Link cooking like Breath of the Wild.
There are more than 100 types. And each one you cook up will be registered in your curry desk.
I want to see what will happen if you make a bad curry.
Huh? What's that Pokemon doing here?
Oh, wait.
And fourth, we'll introduce some new Pokemon discovered in the gallery. First is Poltegeist.
Poltegeist.
It makes a home for itself by hiding amongst tableware, hotels, and restaurants. Its
A
body is made
teapot Pokemon.
with its own aroma and flavor. It may even allow a trusting trainer.
Ow, don't hit me.
This ghost-type Pokemon also has a special ability called Weak Arm.
Another Pokemon has that too.
Another new Pokemon called Cremon. This flying and water-type Pokemon has a huge appetite. It will swallow anything it can fit in its mouth.
Oh,
When it uses
that bird looks kind of goofy. I'm kind of loving it.
along with the catch in its mouth. If it takes damage
What the
in this area, it will retaliate by spitting out its catch at the attacker.
Oh,
This is Cramorant's exclusive new ability, Gulp Missile.
beat up by a fish.
And that's all we have to share with you today.
That's a little bit.
Sword and Pokemon Shield will launch on Nintendo Switch November 15th.
Smell sign for my favorite Pokemon. Would you lose? Sorry, I'm being sarcastic.
There are still 2 more months until the game releases. Please look forward to the day you can start your new adventure in the Galar region.
Right on.
It's been about a year since we began offering Nintendo Switch Online memberships.
True.
With Nintendo Switch Online, we're providing a variety of games and fun features. And now, we're looking to add in an additional library of games.
Okay, let's see.
It's called Super
Nintendo.
Nintendo Switch
Nice.
Online. With this,
We got Mario Kart.
classic Super NES
Cool.
games on Nintendo
Mario World 2, F-Zero, Legend of Zelda, Super Mario World,
Some you may not expect,
Star Fox,
like
Sunbreak. What?
which will be available to play on another system for the first time.
Huh. Never heard of
This
that.
allows you to team up in local multiplayer by
Oh, Puyo Puyo. I love playing Puyo Puyo.
or even play together online.
Kirby Dream Land 3. Oh man, that one.
Version will be available from launch.
There, you can cheat the system. Yeah, you got them cheaters?
Here are the first games we plan to release.
Okay, Super Golden Goals, Super Soccer, Metroid,
All
Super
20 of the
Metroid.
games you see on screen will launch tomorrow.
Actually, some of them are actually
We'll
good.
eventually add more to the lineup.
I'll be waiting.
This offer is exclusively available to Nintendo Switch Online members, so please enjoy them at no additional charge.
Thank you.
Oh, you noticed this, did you?
Yep.
To recapture the original feel of these games, we will be releasing a Super Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo Switch Online exclusive controller as a
That kind of make the how can I say the mini Super Nintendo obsolete.
available for purchase exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members.
Okay, not exactly obsolete, because this one you need an online service.
Nice to play those games again with one of these controllers? Well, let's move on to some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right. Tetris 99.
Can you survive this? Nintendo
How?
Switch Online member, the large-scale puzzle battle game Tetris 99 is getting a free update. Tetris 99 Invictus is here, and not for the faint of heart. Can't even play it until you achieve Tetris Maximus status. Can you survive the best of the best? Well, good luck. We're also adding in daily missions for some added challenges. By clearing these missions, you can acquire tickets to
It's been a while since I played Tetris. Maybe because I'm looking for kind of like a bigger challenge.
Vast array of two-player icons, too. Beyond that, the second wave of KDLC is here as well. In two-player share battle mode, pass the joystick controller to a friend for a two-player game against each other and the CPU. Get together with friends to battle via local wireless on your Nintendo Switch system in local arena mode. The version 2.0 update for Tetris 99 will be available tomorrow. A version including the game, DLC, and
But unfortunately, I am not that kind of guy who I'm crazy for Tetris. Despite that, Tetris is one of my favorite puzzles.
Mario and Sonic are
Kick it up old school in Tokyo. Fun fact, I see a lot of about the Olympics when I was in Tokyo. In Japan, basically.
football, skateboarding, rugby sevens, sport climbing,
Okay.
badminton, gymnastics, surfing, and you know what?
What?
There's more where that came from.
Okay.
Check out these 10 retro events. Each one rocking some sweet 2D style wrecks.
That actually looks fun.
They're all new, all retro, and very refreshing.
Oh man, you're gonna see a huge difference between Sega graphics and Nintendo graphics.
Mario, Sonic, Bowser, and Dr. Eggman must escape from a game based on the Olympic Games Tokyo 1964.
It was about time to have a story mode for these. Oh wait, there was one. I think it was the British one that had a the story mode.
The next Daemon X Machina demo will be here sooner than you think.
I don't care. How many years have you been promoting this game and almost never came out?
Available for download later
But
today.
it's finally gonna come out.
You'll man your mech through the beginning of the game.
Okay, I might be ranting, but I know, looking at the graphics, I can tell why it took a lot of time to develop this game.
This is the perfect time to take one for a test drive. A key feature of this demo is the co-op mode for up to 4 players. And we're happy to report that it can be played via local wireless. So, gather your friends, and make the bosses feel like the little guys. The full game will also support online play. Be ready by customizing your mech and honing your skills on missions. What hides beneath your mech's armor? A god or a demon?
Oh,
Daemon X Machina will be ready for action September 30th.
it's a man, not a god. It's a man, not a demon.
The Star Wars classic so fun, it's back for more.
Alright, what do you got, Star Wars?
The New Republic is our only hope to stop a rogue Jedi. Get your lightsaber at the ready.
Are these a remake of the old game?
And prepare to wield the full power of the Force. Courtesy of Aspire, the full single-player experience of Star Wars, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, coming to Nintendo Switch September 24th.
And may the force be with you.
We got new details on the upcoming games.
Oh, let's see. The Witcher.
Mercenary Monster Slayer. Your current contract?
Again, I heard that this is a good game, but I never played. I wasn't even into it.
Explore. At home and on the go. When The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition comes to Nintendo Switch on October 15th. And all downloadable content and story expansions are along for the ride.
Although to be honest, it looks like a downgrade from the original game. And Assassin's Creed didn't went into it.
All past DLC and new features like touch control and voice command coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch in Assassin's Creed: The Rebel Legend. Battle for Survival
Okay, and what's this?
Frontier is the online free-to-play action RPG Gauntlet. Whether you're a veteran looking to take the player on the go, or
Man, why do I'm behind some of the new games?
And team up with other players.
I mean, I'm a gamer, but I don't play too many games. I mean, because I think I'm a little bit picky on what kind of games do I like to play, or dedicate my time to it.
Open your calendar. More games are on the way.
More games! Let's see. Just Dance 2020. Grid Ultra Sports. And not much. Farming Simulator 20. When you want a more real-life experience than Animal Crossing. Ino Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. I already got my PlayStation 3 version. NBA 2K20. Didn't see who was the platformer in it. What else there is? Call of Cthulhu. Okay, I think I'm gonna get it. The Outer Worlds. Devil May Cry 2, the black sheep of the Devil May Cry series. Never play it. Vampire. Yes.
How's everything going?
So far, so good.
Animal Crossing, New Horizons. We revealed many details about the game back in June, so we...
No, you didn't. It was bare bones, the details. Now show us more. Come on, Nintendo Red Beers. I'm Tiny Nick. You know I've heard about the Disorder Island getaway package my company would offer, huh? Well, every I will use my little promotional video just for you. It's called Welcome to Island Life. Oh, it's starting! It's starting! Okay, let's see.
Thank you for choosing the Deserted Island Getaway Package.
Yeah, thanks, Tom Nook.
Relaxing time in a haven of nature awaits. For you and the other folks participating in the Getaway Package, the time's come to get into the groove of Deserted Island life.
It's kind of like you're dumping to a deserted island to survive.
Building at the center is here to support your needs, so there's nothing to worry about.
Except for wildlife trying to eat you.
Provide you with a tent. Please select a spot where you'd like it set up.
Okay.
Oh, and there's something else.
Yeah?
We'd like to offer you an original Nookie Nook phone. It comes pre-installed with a variety of apps for all your deserted island needs, including recipes for crafting tools and furniture.
But no internet, because where the hell are we gonna get internet in a deserted island?
We're going to need some materials, like branches.
Yeah, I can pop them with a stick.
Then we'll head to Resident Services and use the workbench. Nicely done.
you call a toolbox a axe?
Like this. And with those, you can craft more items.
Actually, that's kind of like a genius idea, I must admit.
Place furniture inside or outside.
There, that's my territory.
You can fine-tune the arrangement so that the decor expresses your style. And you can fully enjoy the deserted island life.
A game where you just realize.
Let's get back to Resident Services. Here we sell tools and furniture. We also buy your unwanted items, including any weeds you remove, as part of our island cleanup plan. In addition to the usual in-game
Okay, that's fair.
you can also earn Nook Miles through the Nook Mileage program. You can exchange your miles for special items and recipes.
I can see Tom Nook working on Bank of America.
Be sure to take advantage of this program. There are many ways to experience the joys of life on a deserted island. Go fishing,
Okay.
catch some bugs,
I mean, what else there you can do?
flowers, and pick them to make a garland. Thanks to crafting, even weeds have their uses.
Ah,
A launching pole makes it easy to quickly cross a river. A nutritious snack will help you shovel up a tree in no time.
hey, I like that. I like that you need to eat to, you know, have energy. There you go, plant an apple tree.
The scenery changes with the time and weather. There will be sunshine, cloudy days, rainfall, and enough wind to shake the trees.
It would be terrifying if they add, you know, natural disasters.
Encounter different creatures to catch too.
Like Pokemon? I know, guys, I'm making fun of.
Social types who live together on the same island can play simultaneously. Up to 4 players at a time on one system.
And what they're gonna do? They're gonna compete or something like that?
In the same space. With a local wireless or internet connection, you can travel to another player's island for a total of 8 players in one visit.
But what they're gonna do? The least they could do it, they can do is help build your home.
Have a photo with everyone and make it a lasting memory. How's the deserted island like, Monkey? What we've shown you here today is truly just the beginning. There's so much more waiting to be discovered. So many activities, animals to encounter, and more calling to you from the island. We can't wait for you to experience the
Again, it's actually a cute game. But speaking of cute, welcome to Animal Crossing. We still don't have clips of Isabelle. Seriously, where's Isabelle?
So, how'd it look?
Where's Isabelle, dude?
Until the game launches. So please stay tuned.
Next time, bring us Isabelle. We want to see her.
Announcement of the day. Please give it a look.
Okay? Breath of the Wild 2. I think it is. Actually, I was wrong. This doesn't look like Breath of the Wild 2. Oh! Xenoblade. I think that's Xenoblade Chronicles.
Do you wish to change it?
No.
The future.
No. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. So everything is a definitive edition. And again, I haven't played this game, but is it me or the quality is lower compared to the original game? Please help me out on this one.
Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles, which originally released in 2012 on the Wii system, is destined to be reborn on Nintendo Switch as Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Maybe it's just me.
It's planned for release in 2020.
Okay.
Please look forward to more announcements in the future. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.
Banjo-Kazooie demonstration will begin shortly. Alright. So, you know what? We're gonna have extra time. Stay tuned for a video from Masahiro Sakurai. Banjo-Kazooie are ready to go. You know what? That was quick. Let's go. Hey, Daddy Sakurai.
Director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. In our last showcase, I talked a little bit about Hero. Today,
Yes.
I'd like to show you all.
Very broken character, but I still love him. Prep later.
We're actually recording this only 2 days after that broadcast.
Oh man, so this is pre-recorded?
Even if I say so myself. Now that today's Nintendo Direct is over, please let me take just a little bit more of your time. You may remember in the Hero Showcase,
Yes.
I was playing by myself, using 2 controllers, like this.
Really?
With Hero, if you cast spells using command selection, any opposing hero will block those attacks automatically using the shield. So, in the background, I was actually using the second controller to make the hero look away when he moves so my attacks would connect.
Well, that's what you get when you play with 2 controllers.
Today I have my controller set up
Although I heard people that they can use like 4 controllers at the same time.
line them up vertically, like this.
But that's just my speculation for some Let's Play videos.
Pressing the L and R buttons. So, even though it's a bit of a pain, I do it like this now. This time around,
Here's a better idea, Sakurai. Ask the cameraman to help you.
Two characters acting as one. Alright, let's get started.
Alright, Banjo-Kazooie.
What is Banjo-Kazooie? Well, in terms of
Alright.
it's similar to
For the people who didn't play the game.
on Nintendo 64 back in 1998. The character Banjo made his first appearance a year earlier.
Oh, one of my first Nintendo 64 games.
After that, Banjo-Kazooie was released, and then Banjo-Tooie.
I played both.
Then released for Game Boy Advance, although they never came to Japan.
There was Banjo Pilot and Banjo... the other one. Oh, please, Sakurai! Don't even mention that one! Don't even mention that one!
As some of you may know, the Banjo-Kazooie IP now belongs to Microsoft.
Yeah, that kinda sucks.
Technically,
Translator, you're getting you're lagging.
even so, they were happy for Banjo-Kazooie to join the Super Smash Bros. Series.
I mean, why not? Everybody wants to be a Smash.
Rare also welcomed us with open arms. So, if you want to play Banjo-Kazooie today, you can do so on Xbox.
Boo!
But please, give the game a try on Xbox.
I like that. I don't know if this is a laugh of inconformity because they're promoting Xbox instead of their own company.
That's the atmosphere of battle, so we put a lot of effort into arranging the music for the game.
Oh,
We'd like to play for you several of these arrangements during the showcase.
alright, I would like to hear them out.
Up here,
Some names go here. Alright?
you'll see the track names.
Oh yeah, that would be great because Banjo-Kazooie has some of the best soundtracks of the Nintendo 64. As part of Challenger Pack 3, Banjo-Kazooie joins the battle.
So this is Banjo-Kazooie Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Kazooie,
Hi Kazooie!
we're using a special ROM today, so the camera is a bit different from the production version.
Alright, fair enough. You need to showcase.
We've included lots of actions Banjo-Kazooie used in the original game.
I mean, Banjo looks good, although the eyes look a little bit goofy, but don't worry, it's not that bad.
And their jumps are based on abilities like flapping and feather flap.
Yep. That's part of the gameplay.
Their neutral attack is called crossplay.
Outside more looks like a punch.
In the original game, but we built upon the original motion so it better fits the action of our game.
Yeah, because in the last game it was like
Their flurry attack is a red attack.
the rat-a-tat rat.
Their dash attack is a forward roll, which is something Donkey Kong uses as well. This move is a pretty useful one.
Oh, you don't know how many times I was beaten by Donkey Kong by using rolls.
Their up smash is build roll. It looks a bit different from their original games, but they added
Yeah, it was actually downward.
in Japanese, their side smash is called Harisen Kazooie. Harisen is a word that only exists in Japanese, so I was curious what this move would be called in the West. It's called
Regal Dash.
I think Regal is the type of bird Kazooie is. So this basically
More or less.
means bird dash, which is
I-
pretty accurate.
Sure it does.
Their neutral air is wing whack. Their back air is air rat-a-tat-rat, which hits 3 times. Their down air is beat buster.
Oh, the big buck.
Used to down air draw.
Oh yeah, he does the sound effect.
As you can see, even their regular attacks are based on attacks from their original games.
That I noticed.
The down and up taunts were something that existed in the Banjo-Kazooie series too.
At least the first one.
It's based on an animation from Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, where Banjo sometimes stretches.
Yep.
Now I'd like to go over the special.
Oh, the Mamba Mountain
First, their
music.
neutral special is egg firing.
Yep.
It's pretty much their go-to move. The eggs bounce, and by holding down the button when launching the egg, you'll do the attack see here.
Yep.
Regal Blaster.
So
Regal Blaster is based on this part in
Banjo-Tooie.
where the screen mimics an FPS.
yeah, I remember that.
You can hold the button for auto fire, but as you do, the power of the egg will gradually increase, so you'll need to be careful.
Alright.
Cancel it by crouching or pressing the shield button.
Okay.
Next, their side special is Wonder.
Oh, the Wonder Wing.
As in the original game,
That's invincibility. Actually, it's invincibility, but yeah, technically it's also a charge.
It's fairly powerful and will basically win against any other attack. However, you can see some feathers above Banjo's head. There are 5 of them in total, and I just used up all of them.
So how do you refill?
To use the attack again until you lose its stock. Since the
Oh!
remaining uses of Wonder Wing only appear above their head,
So
you'll really need to make sure you hammer the number of uses into your head.
you better be resourceful with those
You
wings.
can use it as a recovery option.
You better be resourceful with those Wonder Wings.
Counterattacks, it doesn't have any disadvantages, but it does have a weak point. If
And that is?
you'll be wide open to attack.
Yeah.
In addition, you can use grab during this move.
I like that at least they give him some weaknesses or pros and cons to this attack.
And when fighting against Banjo-Kazooie, make sure to take action against this attack, and remember to keep an eye on it. It's important to keep this in mind.
Sure, no problem.
Next is their up special, Shock Spring
Versus
Pad.
Congo.
This move utilizes the Shock Spring Pad from the original game. There are a few things to note. First,
Yeah.
you can hit your opponents with the Shock Spring Pad.
Kinda like Sonic Spring.
It's throwable too. Also, it's pretty different from other up specials that carry the fighter upward, in that you're still able to jump in mid-air after using it, meaning you can jump twice in a row. So
Like that.
falling, you can use it like this, jump and then dodge, increasing your ability to recover.
Well, he's a little bit of a heavy character, so I can see that why he can't jump too much.
By the way,
Yeah?
the height of the shock spring jump will change depending on how long you hold the button down.
This pink Banjo, I don't know why, but it kind of
Further down the middle, rear end.
it kind of looked like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Oh,
It's a grenade egg.
the grenade egg.
This is a slightly odd projectile in that it can only be launched behind the fighter.
This is a tricky character to use.
It's football shape. Its bouncy trajectory can be unpredictable. After a certain time, it will explode. I think it will be a useful tool for keeping opponents in check.
That's true.
Like an item, so you can pick it up and throw it.
That brings a certain strategy to it.
Your opponents can also throw it back.
Oh, with my
But
Isabel,
its detonation sequence is relatively short. So both you and your opponents will need to make sure you throw it quickly, or it will explode while you're still holding it.
I actually like the system of Banjo.
Use this ability.
I can see.
Lastly, their final smash is
The mighty Jinjonator.
The mighty Jinjo is
Jinjo.
This move will send your opponents flying.
The new stage, Spiral Mountain.
This stage is called Kurikuyama in Japan, but in the
Okay.
West it's called Spiral Mountain. As you can see, it's a mountain where the bottom portion is a spiral shape.
Yeah, I can see it.
A rotation icon will appear,
So, what does it do?
and the stage will spin. This is quite unusual, even for the Super Smash Bros. Series. It's truly unique.
Truly unique and truly bizarre.
As the stage turns, the shape of Spiral Mountain will also transform, meaning your
Oh,
recovery
look,
points will
there's Mumble and Bottles. And
Platforms like this will appear.
and a Firefly.
A bridge will also appear when Tilda's lair is visible.
You know, who's moving Spiral Mountain then? Is the camera also moving the characters? So many odd things when you overthink
Go
it.
ahead and jump into some actual battles.
Let's see them in action. Right on.
This time, I'll be taking on not just one, but two fighters in a team battle.
Okay.
Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong versus Banjo and Kazooie.
Alright, let's...
So there are actually two on my side too, so I should be fine, right?
You could have added King K. Rool for a whole rare... Actually, Fox is also from... I think Fox was also from Rare. Star Fox.
I should probably keep them in check.
Or maybe it was only Star Fox Adventure.
Forward or backward are useful at times like this. And thanks to Kazooie, Banjo and Kazooie can use moves with a relatively wide range of attack. We'll make good use of these as we take them on.
Oh man, I'm pretty eager to try it out after this. Home.
I think we're doing pretty good so far. I have two opponents.
Sakurai, what kind of difficulty did you put to your CPU?
And since the final smash meter is on, the opponent can use it twice. I'm at quite a disadvantage, but I'm going to try my hardest.
I doubt it, Mr. Sakurai. I doubt it.
Oops, I guess I should be explaining all their moves. Auto fire, auto fire. Ouch. Oh, the final smash meter is filled up. You can have that. Now,
We can make Sakurai stream all the videos. Oh, here it is.
now that there's one less
Goodbye, Donkey Kong.
I do want to use the final smash, but it might be a bit tough.
Really?
Oh, that's good.
Here you go. Another final smash.
Final smash. I forced them out, so
Game. And the winner is Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo picks up the original game. That's a wrap.
Sure indeed. Cameos.
I'd also like to talk about some of the cameos that liven up
There's
the stage.
Gruntilda.
First, we have the witch Gruntilda.
Their main bad guy.
This poor soul is sealed underground by a boulder. Anyway, she's very cruel, and you can hear all about her from her sister, Gruntilda.
But Gruntilda's not there. Is her? Here's Bottle.
This is Bottles, a mole, and another poor soul. His fate is sealed from the beginning of Banjo 2.
Oh man, thanks for that dark reminder.
Next is Mumbo Jumbo. This poor soul had all of his mumbo jumbo stolen from Gruntilda.
You're calling them poor souls to every single Banjo-Kazooie character.
And we have Tootie.
Where?
Can you spot her?
Yeah, there she is. What this poor soul is doing?
You can barely even make her out. But by zooming in, you can see all the detail, even at her size. You could probably make an action game just using this. She's wreaking havoc on the festival path for some reason.
Man, this poor soul is
And after that,
lost.
she strikes an enigmatic taunt. Now she's heading back home. She looks so calm when you look at her this way, but this soul is actually the saddest of all souls.
This poor soul.
Oh, maybe she's not going home.
What?
Here come the Jinjos. We saw some of these a short while ago when the mighty Jinja Games appeared. They come in many different colors and
And these poor souls have to be collected.
so you could say they're also sad souls. And now we see something floating around in the background. These are basic
The buzz bombs.
buzz bombs, but since they can float around, you're lucky enough to have made the cuts in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
And these poor souls are the one that gets knocked out by the rare logo.
We put a lot of thought into the guest characters as well, and we put a lot of effort into these hard-to-see areas, so I hope you enjoy it.
Sure I do. Now here's the song collection.
Next, let's talk music.
Go be fellas.
As I mentioned earlier, we're taking country-style music and adapting it.
I hope they have the Gruntilda final battle music. That one is great. 10, alright.
Of these, 7 are entirely new arrangements. I've always thought that getting all this for $5.99 is a fantastic deal. So, I hope you enjoy it.
Alright.
The music for Spiral Mountain was arranged by Grant Kirkhope. He created the original Banjo-Kazooie music.
I hope they don't go a little bit overboard. Sometimes rearranged music are not exactly my cup of tea.
Musicians over the years, but this is the first time I've worked with a musician outside of Japan. I was a bit worried about whether my directions would be understood, but he did an absolutely wonderful job.
Yeah, you had a trust even okay. Make it Mr. Chakov, okay, Master Market, Fungo, Mr. Pax. Ah, break. They don't have the Gruntilda final battle. Version 5 update.
Alongside the launch of Banjo and Kazooie, there will also be software updates.
Alright.
We're very pleased with the sales of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, but you bet.
And to express our appreciation, we've added another game mode, which will pretty much be our final new mode. I'm going to go ahead and play, so please take a look.
Alright, let's see this new game mode.
And here it is.
Oh!
You need to damage the sandbag in front of you as much as possible.
This thing is stacked.
And with this bag,
And then,
but this bag, and
bombs
there we go.
away.
Maybe a little too high. And so, home run.
I like the comedy that it's bringing out.
It's been powered up in various ways compared to
The sandbag game is back.
please enjoy. This time, Sandbag has flown 300 kilometers. I think that's about the distance from Tokyo to Nagoya. That's if you drive on the Tomei Expressway. You can actually play with a second player.
They had a second player? Oh, wait a minute, I think the last one they had two. No! What are you doing to this poor soul?
Here we go. No.
No!
This isn't how you're supposed to play the game. When I say two players can take part, I mean friends can play together. Not one person playing two fights.
Someone choose.
I hope you play this.
I love Sakurai saying no. Downloaded Mii Fighter, move cooking.
Shared content. Many people have uploaded their customized Mii fighters.
Alright.
Up until now, it may have been a little difficult to use since you were not able to customize your special moves. But moving forward, you will be able to freely customize your special moves. If you find a new fighter that you like the look of, you can freely download them and set the special moves however you want to play them.
Not my cup of tea since I usually don't use Mii Fighters. I find them a little bit too gimmicky.
So I hope you re-upload your Mii fighters. Please enjoy many different varieties of Mii fighters. We will add in some Mii fighter costumes as well. Please take a look.
Alright, I bet that majority is based on Banjo-Kazooie. And the list is... here goes. The new Mii Fighter costumes. Oh! Goemon! Ah, but I wanted Goemon to be part of the fighters. One day, Goemon. One day. From Mega Man. The Proto Man. From Mega Man X. Zero. Okay. From Pokemon, what are you gonna get? Oh, Team Rocket! Now you can be from Team Rocket! I bet you're gonna suck less than their other one. What the Sans? A costume of Sans? There you go! Now you have your Undertale, or... with a new remix included! Oh, you're gonna beg me to get the Megalovania remix. Why you do this to me, Smash? Okay, I only gonna get the Sans costume because of because of the music.
We got a costume for Sans from Undertale.
Mm-hmm.
Popular request. And this Sans outfit.
We asked for the character, not the costume.
This will be listed in the other categories, so you can check it out there. The arrangement was made by none other than the creator of Undertale himself, Toby Fox.
You're going forward, Toby Fox.
Toby has actually visited my house, and we played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate together.
Oh man, Toby, you're going forward, and I'm liking you.
Of all the guests, he was probably the strongest.
Of course.
When we both chose random and played, the win ratio was about half and half. Or I may have been losing. Next, I'd like to talk about a new set of amiibo that will soon be available.
Oh, there weren't any amiibos?
Squirtle,
Ugh, Squirtle.
Ivysaur,
Ooh, Ivysaur.
and Snake.
Hi, Snake.
I wonder why he's hiding.
Snake, you're amiibo. Snake. Snake.
September 20th.
I'm still struggling to find my Isabel amiibo.
Banjo-Kazooie will be available today.
I have this one, but of course, I want the other one. Later today, Banjo-Kazooie. As part of Challenger Pack 4, Terry Bogard joins the battle.
As mentioned in Nintendo Direct, Terry Bogard will be joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Although we showed the reveal trailer, there was hardly any in-game footage.
You're gonna show us
You may
now?
wonder what the in-game footage is.
Yeah?
It's shaping up nicely.
Yeah?
But we weren't quite ready to include it in the video.
I can see. Oh man, but I gotta admit, that trailer was great.
I'd like to show you just a little bit of in-game footage of Terry. Here you go.
Okay, something is better than nothing. Kick back! Look it! Barnacle!
Finally, it was announced that we will be working on even more DLC fighters. To me,
I'm gonna try to pester you to put Lilac Sash from Freedom Planet, or at least Mike Jones from Star Tropics.
But I'm also excited.
We all are.
Adding more characters into the game means that more game worlds will be added to the series.
Oh man, this game is
And also
gigantic.
means that there will be an even greater opportunity to delight fans. At the same time, I feel that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is now representing so many characters in game worlds.
You just beat on Guinness World Record at that moment.
Even if the Super Smash Bros. Series continues moving forward, I doubt there will ever be an opportunity to bring this many characters together again.
So we better keep on, at least until we get the new game system. But that's years from now.
Developing the game. I appreciate your support. That's it for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Goodbye, Sakurai, you poor soul. And, wow, that was long. That was a long one, I'll say. Okay, that was something. It felt that we have both worlds, a Nintendo Direct and Ultimate Smash Brothers Direct. I mean, I was actually. Let's go a little bit with a rundown of the things that I want to say, in my opinions. First of all, I want to apologize if it didn't show up a little bit of the beginning of my video. I don't know what happened with the internet here, and I had to refresh many times here and another, and I couldn't watch a lot of the Luigi's Mansion 3 thing. And it's a good thing that later it kind of stopped doing that, because I was eager mostly for the Smash Brothers thing. And speaking of Smash, I was actually really surprised that Banjo-Kazooie actually was coming today, actually right now at this moment. because I thought that we have to wait like 2 more months, like we did with the hero of Dragon Quest. But no, it was. I was like, when? Oh. And it was today, so we got Banjo-Kazooie today, which is funny because I had a Smash Brothers bout with a couple of acquaintances here on Smash, and for the DLC character. And in my head, I was thinking between Fatal. I did think that it was gonna be someone from King of Fighters or Metal Slug, but when the letter and the quality of the image appears, I already knew that it was gonna be King of Fighters or Fatal Fury. If you wanna, we're gonna be a little bit, specific, because let me tell you is that during my childhood or while I was in my hometown in Ecuador, King of Fighters, mostly what was it, the version of 90, well, to 2000, is kind of like the most popular of them all. I think a lot of people watching King of Fighters. I was actually very pumped on this one because, man, I really like the trailer that the invitation was slipping through all these King of Fighter characters. It Miss Andy, it Miss what was it, Miss Geese, it Miss Yori. But in my head it was, please be the one, be my favorite. I was actually dreading that they was not gonna be my favorite, and boom, Terry Bogard. Terry Bogard is actually my favorite of the King of Fighters characters, and I'm glad because I was fearing that there is gonna be Kyo, because I don't know, I'm not a big fan of Kyo, but maybe they choose because Terry Bogard is actually the most universal popular of the King of Fighters, so that's going on for. Okay, rest of the games. Okay, Link's Awakening. I'm growing a little more fond of this game. Some other games I don't really have some care. Animal Crossing, a nice relaxing game, but still no Isabelle. And I finally also I like some of the new things on Pokemon Sword and Shield. But again, my favorite Pokemon is not there, so it's kind of like a win-lose situation at least for me. But again, like I said, I'm not angry, just mildly disappointed. But I still can play it. I can play Pokemon Sword and Shield. I just trying to figure out which one I want to get, because I don't want Shield. I want Sword. But the problem with Sword is that you can't get Goodra on Sword. That's from what I heard about it. But anyway, then I never expected that we were gonna get this Smash Direct on, right after the Nintendo Direct. So this is why this video is taking a little bit too long than expected. Because man, that now we got Sakurai, showing us the mechanics of Banjo-Kazooie, and I think that Banjo-Kazooie it looks fun to play. It's technically kind of like a different kind of strategy that you have to build on with how to play. He looks like a strong character, not very agile. I think he's a slightly agile compared to Donkey Kong. But also I do like that you have to be a little bit resourceful with the Wonder Wing. I like that because that makes him a little bit of a challenging character to use. Unlike, the hero that is almost overpowered and many people complain. And as for the Direct himself, I don't know if it's Sakurai himself or it's the narrator that he's just gonna begin to call everyone, here's Gruntilda, that's a poor soul. Here's Bartle, the mole, there's a poor soul. There's that poor soul named Mumbo Jumbo. Here is, look, there's Tootie. Oh, this poor soul. I think that is probably the best laugh I got from from Sakurai at this one. Oh man. And so anyway, I think that's all I have to talk about in the Nintendo Direct experiment. I'm glad I saw it. I'm glad that I'm experimenting with this. I hope everything is okay. But well, that was Nintendo Direct of September 4, 2019. See you in the next time, you poor souls.